Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. And let's jump into the charts. So I want to take a quick look in the past to look at correlated events before taking a look in the current price. Okay, and the rules are going to be, I'm going to use a range of 2 and 3 months. Okay, and so let's start with this chart here from Coin Paprika, and then I will jump into the one for Bitstamp. Okay, so what we are looking here, it's for bull breaks around the same time frame that we have today. So anything close to June or the summer pivot. And I'm going to use the green bar. Just a second. Yeah, so for the ones close to the summer, I'm going to use the green bar. Okay, and yeah, so for now let's focus on the green one. So let's go here. We have one for September, which is the harvest season. Just a second. Okay, let's go. We have one for December. Okay, so I'm going to use the black for no summer and green for around the summer. Okay, and don't forget, right after we will jump into the current price to see a lot of things that are happening now. So this one here, it's closed, but it's not there. Here we have a bad one, which is the summer here, summer pivot. Let's go, September, November, and December. Black one, winter pivot. Let's go. So we have one here for June, for the summer summer pivot. Okay, we have one. Let's go, black again. Bang, 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 bang. September, December. Okay, winter pivot. Let's go. Straight run from to the spring. So it's very significant, this one. Let's go. June. Okay, we have one here for June in the bottom, which is also a summer pivot. Now let's go black again. September, harvest season. And this one is for December, one that I highlighted before, winter pivot here for 2013. We're almost there, just a second. Okay, so here we had a bearish summer pivot, as you guys can see, 2014. Let me use a red here. I should use it before. Let me see. Okay, 2-4 bad. Yeah, so let's go. We're almost there. This is very significant, okay? That's the reason we must look at it to understand what we have right now. Winter pivot here. Let's go. April, May, June, July, June. So we had a small run which end up in a marginal higher high with a bear break, losing the floor higher low. Okay, so this one is going to be a red one. Let's go. September, November, December. So actually this was a ascending triangle. Bullish in my opinion because it's on the weekly chart, so it's very not enough time for the bears to cover their positions. So where you are, October, December. Let's draw here the winter pivot as well. We're almost there. So June. Okay, so again, another bearish summer pivot. Let's go, almost there. November, December. Okay, this is a bad winter pivot, but not very significant at all, but it's still a pivot. Remember, this is on the weekly chart. May, June. Okay, so we had another red one. It's still a small price behavior. Let me see, 3,000 to 1,859. So not a bad move, but is a pivot. Okay, so I'm going to acknowledge each one. Let's go. August, September, harvest, we go. And then another winter pivot that I also highlighted before many times. Just a second. Let's go. Feb, March, April, May, June. Okay, so here we had a good one, but again we had a bottom. Okay, this was a friendly bottom. Let's go, we are almost there. August, September, harvest. We knew about the harvest here. Let me take a zoom. So winter pivot again. This was a friendly one because it gave us a higher low, almost around the bottom, 70% retrace, all the way bullish, traded back in the day. Let's go. I know you are right here. So again, our bad pivot, bad summer pivot. Let's go. September, the harvest, we traded this one, called this one out. Again, we had our bullish winter pivot, again, very friendly. Black for you, just a second. Feb, March, and then finally June, which is the next one. Yes, right here. So I will leave this one here with a neutral color. And now let's take a quick look to see how much times we had a friendly or a bearish pivot. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me take note here, just a second. So 6 falls. Okay. Let me use a bigger font. Okay, so 6 falls for the summer pivot. And now let's acknowledge. Just 1 second, please. Patience, friends. Patience, it's key. Without patience, we are not going anywhere. So now let's acknowledge all the good ones. 1, 2, and 3. 3 friendly. So folks, the first step here for this analysis is to acknowledge how much occurrences we had in the bigger picture of Bitcoin. And so as you guys can see, from 9 times, sorry, which is very significant in my opinion, the number, okay, 9, which, for example, if we reached a positive 9, it's time to change. Also, the same is true when we have a negative 9, it's time to change or to flip, okay? But we don't know yet. But if we are chasing the balance here, if there is any balance, this one should be friendly, okay? Should be. We are not sure about this. This is something very new. You guys are not going to see this kind of analysis out there. But yeah, let's go. So we don't have positive odds for a bull break or friendly move around this summer. So okay, so based on these statistics, and so this is one thing to acknowledge. We have many things to acknowledge. Now I want to show you something, and now we are going to jump into the Bitstamp chart. Just 1 second, please. Hold on. Okay, let's go. So what I want to show you is this. First, let's acknowledge the proper levels so you guys understand what's going to be the range and why. If you are familiar with my charts, this is nothing new for you. Hold on. Okay, so this is the scenario that we have. Okay, we are still tightening and trading inside, and inside is good for us, it's good for the bulls. We know the major bull break is coming. The 1 billion question, $1 billion question is when, because we know maybe how this can play out, but the question is when. So now let's take a look here on Fibonacci, my friend. Just a second, I don't need this tool. Hold on. Yeah. So as you guys can see, let me zoom here. So the first one with a lot of volatility, we end up rejected on 780.60. No news. Okay, people who are familiar with Fibonacci are aware of such moves and the behavior. Okay, but now just a second, let's make notes here. First one, 780.60. Okay, now let's go for the second one. Just 1 second. Okay, so again, for the second one, we went to 780 again. But here there is a thing. Let's take notes. Second, 780.60, which is all the way aggressive, okay? This is great news for the bulls. But there is a key thing here. This move, this whole move, okay? Back in the day, that's what we had to call for a bull break, okay? Because this was a valid wave, and also this one here, and we were looking for another higher low, which didn't play out. So this whole move here turned to be not a valid wave, okay? Because we can look, for example, like this: 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 3. This is not valid, okay? So this scenario right here turned to be this one here for a whole and complete wave, okay? So this is not my opinion, this is Elliott theory, in place. And so as you guys can see, we end up rejected on the 7.8 again, and then we somewhat end up rejected, but below the previous level. Let's take a closer look. Like that. Okay, so the first one for $44 didn't make it. Didn't make it. So for this second wave of price action, we don't have any confluence, any trigger to reach 7.8 again. Can happen, but we don't have the trigger, okay? And then the second one that I also highlighted before was $71 below, with a strong rejection and a straight bearish candle. So the key thing here is we don't have technical evidence for any move above 10,544. Okay, so far we don't have, but we may have. It may happen. And so there's another thing here that we have to look at, because this is not everything. There is always something else in the charts. So if we acknowledge this scenario like this, so the first one I'm using the log scale, and the second one without log scale, okay? And so what happens if we draw Fibonacci? What's going to happen? Let's take a closer look. It changes the ranges. Can you see? From 780 on the log, we end up with 6180, or the golden meaning. Okay, and this is a very strong level. Okay, doesn't matter if you are using the log or no log. If you know how to place Fibonacci properly, you can use it in trade and make analysis in any of them. Okay, doesn't matter. It's not going to change the final outcome. So let me add another note here. For this one, I will use log. Okay, and for the next one, no log. And so we have 6180, and now we are going to look at the next one. Here, let's go for the next one right now. Let's go. And what do we have here? What do we have here? So another rejection from the golden, but we have confluence. That's great. But the problem is the last attempt, not only the first here for May 4, then 1st June, which was 10,300, around this level, yeah, 10,429, and then we had another one, 10,011, and so we still being rejected from this level, which is a key level, right? And so the thing here is, by saying or speculating that we can do a move like this, it's very unlikely. And why? Because it needs a lot of momentum, a lot of money to end up inside the bear's range again. Because as you guys can see, this is the bear's territory. Okay, and even if we look to the left, it's still the same, nothing changed. Okay, bear's territory, and territory as well. And we are still trading below this level since 2018, since the beginning. So it's a very, very significant level. And there is another thing here, folks. Another thing. Just a second. Hold your heads. Cool your jets. Give me 1 second of your precious time. We are coming for it. Yeah. So this level here, folks, let me see, just 1 more second. Yes, that's correct. $10,946. It's a very, very key level for Bitcoin, okay? And this is not related to the previous action that we had around this level. This, for you guys to have an idea, this level was very, very significant even before Bitcoin hit it in the first time. Even before. As you guys can see here, back in the day, after the bull break, we end up retesting this level before going up again. So it's like a pit stop or like a permission level, okay? So very, very significant. And in my humble opinion, I don't believe if only we are able to pierce 10,000 again, I don't believe we will make above 10,946. And here, folks, there is more things around this. I just came to know some friends in the Champions Club shared a news with 75%. Let's take note here as well, because this is very important. 75% of options are bullish. Something's wrong here. Okay. So 75% of options are bullish. Also, not also. So 25% are bearish. And this is a $1 billion honey spot. 1 billion USD. Okay. So people are betting that Bitcoin will keep going up despite all the rejections, despite the lower highs, and despite the key level that is 10,946. Okay, so people are bullish around resistance levels, key resistance levels. And here is another thing, it's not over, hold on. The key level that they are looking at to be to make profits, to stay up to their positions, it's $11,000 for Bitcoin. And now I ask you, let's draw a red one. Oh, sorry, a green one. And for this one here, we are going to use the red one. Okay, so now ask yourself why they will only be a winner. Oops, sorry, just a second. Oh no, it's too close. Let me see. Oh, let me see if I can at least make it. Yeah, okay. So we know 10,946, it's a very, very key resistance now. Soon it's going to be the flip, okay? The like a highway from the lower band to the higher band. But for now, it's a key resistance, not breached yet, because we didn't close it above and defended to keep going. So, and right, just a second, please, hold on. Okay, so is it odd that we have, so for the bulls, the gain area, 11,000 for the bulls is a little above this very strong Enki level? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. And a thing that I learned, the market will always punish the people in the wrong side. Okay, so right now, resistance, already overextended move, and people, a lot of people calling for moon, right? New all-time highs, this is it, 20K. I don't think so. And the next level here, just 1 second. Okay, so if they are able to make it to 11K, the next level that's going to be triggered will be, I don't remember exactly, but it's 14,000 and a few dollars. And as you guys can see, if they make it to 11, the next one is going to be a higher high compared with the previous one, and also with all the other ones before it. And we would end up with some sort of pattern like this for a 14K. And so this kind of behavior is asymmetrical, okay? So it's somewhat exotic, very, very hard to be predictable, to be predicted. And I don't think it's going to happen, but this is my opinion only, and my opinion is not significant at all, okay? So just my 50 cents. And yeah, so let's go back here. So folks, this is it's somewhat odd because there is nothing clear here. And let's take a quick look in the, now let's go for the conventional chart, take out everything, and let's go to the 3 days. Yes, so folks, we don't have a clear scenario. Nothing is clear right now, but this scenario right here, it's the only one that are giving us some clues, but it's still not complete. So here I'm going from week to week, and as you guys can see, the upper one is a speculation, okay? Excuse me. Yeah, so from the bottom it's okay, we have all the necessary triggers to validate the line. For the top, it's a speculation so far, not a big deal. And again, this is a rising pattern which is not friendly, okay? It is possible to have a bull break from here, it is, and it would be the ultimate bear trap, okay? But the thing is, the bears are not stupid, because if they are placing their shorts around this level, if they still placing, okay, just for the sake of this example, let's say this range right here, they will defend their positions, which means for a overextended move and expensive ones, because we had a lot of volume here, right? So the thing is, again, remember, we don't have raising volume or increasing buyers volume. And, oops, bring me the volume back, please. Yes. So again, we are ascending, but we don't have volume continuation. Can you guys see how we are decreasing the whole activity, not only for the bulls, but also for the bears? Decreasing till the break point. And this break point is the $1 billion question that is in the honey spot right now. 1 billion. And so if we look at everything that we just saw, the scenario for a bull break is very, very small. Very. in my humble opinion. And again, ascending pattern, not friendly. A lot of key resistance levels above, not friendly as well. And the thing that most concerns me, it's volume, because upward moves with raising volume are healthy, but increasing price with decreasing volume is all the way bearish. Okay, and nothing can change this. Nothing. Price going up, volume going down will be always bearish. And now let's take a quick look on the daily. Let's adjust the lines. Just one more second. Okay, so here folks, there is another issue here, another one. And don't get me wrong, I am bullish on Bitcoin, in crypto as well, but I'm not going to put my money on this scenario right here. Okay, so this kind of behavior, like I just showed you, is not bearish, it's not bullish, because it's a ascending pattern, right? It's a fall, not friendly. And as you guys can see, we are still making higher lows. This is one of the reasons why I say that higher lows are not always bullish, okay? Because we are making higher lows and marginal higher highs, struggling, okay? So we are testing the lower band of this pattern a lot of times and make many inside lows, lower highs after strong moves, okay? And so this is also bearish. And if we take another look here, oh, okay, so there's this guy here. As you guys can see, grinding line, broke bearish. Then we had another one, broke bearish again. This one is not clear here on the daily, but it's clear on the 2 hours and 4 hours. And so this one here, we had this flat bottom. And we had this move up, which was not based on Bitcoin behavior itself. It was based on the dollar. So the altcoins follow Bitcoin, and Bitcoin follows the dollar. Yes, folks. That's it. Everything out there is following something else, because there's always a big boss around. And so let's take a look now on the 4 hours. Oh, there is another thing here. Let me explain to you. Okay, let's make a line here. Actually, let me go first to the weekly, because it will be more clear. Just one more second, please. Okay, so this is the range that we have, and even so I'm going to acknowledge this level here as well, okay, just for the sake of this example. So the thing here is, for the last leg down before the major bull break, which is a more healthy scenario, okay, follows other markets mechanics. So for example, if we break bearish right now, okay, we had 6,000, actually 5,800% range, okay, so this is 5,800. For a low here, a half low, which we know is going to be way above the previous one, okay, this one here is going to be like this. Just one second. So for example, if we break right now, we are going to have a moderate fallback, okay, but if we go up even more, and let's say we make another lower high around 11,000, 11,500, Still a lower high, right? So it's not bullish at all. So no news here. And the thing is, the higher the range we go, also it will increase the range for the pullback. So what does it mean? If we break now, let's say we are going to close above the range of 5,800, okay? And if we go, for example, to 12K, we will increase this range even more, probably making it to 7,000, okay? Because due to the halving, the sellers and the short sellers, their firepower, they had a loss in 50% of their firepower. Okay, so they don't have the same strength they had before. Okay, this is very, very significant. And so now let's go into the 4 hours. If you remember, I addressed this scenario right here. We talked about 9468. Let me draw it here just a second. 9468. Yeah, so this is a monthly resistance and it's still open. Okay, this candle in the monthly chart is still open. So as you guys can see, it's a very, very significant level. Okay, not handled at all. And so let dotted line here. Yeah, okay, amazing. So I highlighted this scenario right here. Let's go for this one here. Okay, so this one is accurate. And now let's go for the upper one that we saw in the higher time frames that I explained to you why it is bearish. So folks, this is a ascending channel, okay, but in my humble opinion, again, it is not bullish, and this is my 50 cents, okay, because like I explained to you, we have a lot of action in the lower band, and only so far two convergences on the top, okay, and this suggests me that we may end up with like a scenario for 1, 2 and 3 and 4 for the bottom, which is going to be the bear break. Okay, so this is also aligned with Elliott theory, Elliott waves, and that's how I see it for now. So again, it is possible to make a move high from here, yes, and it looks like the last train was delayed. We don't know for how long. And again, this guy right here, this structure right here, what does it mean? We have a bottom here for the bigger picture, right? A big bottom on the lower band. And if you are familiar with my analysis, bottom, battle of midway, continuation. So how long or how far we will go, I'm not sure, okay? Because we have lower high, and we beat the previous one, so not a big deal here. But the first thing here, if they are able to make a higher high against this one here, we may look, I'm not saying it's going to play out, but it is possible. We may look for a 5-step approach and end up with our higher high compared with the previous one, but again below who we saw before. Just a second. Oh, I almost nailed this one. 946. Yeah. So still the odds here that I see, this could be a 5-step move, okay? So 1 1 2 2 3 3, and take out the previous one, make a new high. Even here would be a higher high compared with the previous one, and then more and more people will be even more bullish. And for example, right now we have like 75%, right? 75% bulls. So right now, 75% bulls. If we take out the previous one, at this range here, people will start to go nuts. They will call for moon, this is it, all-time highs, 50,000, 100,000. And folks, in my humble opinion, this scenario right here, okay, and again, there's another factor here. If the dollar keeps going up, Bitcoin is not going to make it, okay? Unlikely, very unlikely. But again, let's acknowledge only this scenario for now. So in my humble opinion, in this scenario right here, where people will be already calling for rockets and all sort of bullish things, this can be a epic and legendary bull trap. Okay, a big one, a big one. And if we are right, because again, there is nothing clear here, I'm not going to call anything out, okay? Not going to say, oh, I think this can happen. No, because the chances to end up wrong, it's big. So for the perspective of a major epic bull trap that's going to lead us to the last point of what? Capitulation. Yes, capitulation, because look at this. Think with me here just for a second. Let's say we break bearish right here, okay? So the range for the higher low, it's also higher, right? Because we didn't break bearish from here, but instead from way up. So the higher low is going to be aggressive as well. But for example, 10,500, just for the sake of this example, if we go down to like 6,000, it's going to be very, very aggressive for altcoins, especially Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, I don't know the others, Dash, Monero, XRP. They all are going to suffer, take a big blow, while Bitcoin will be resting in a better place. Okay, and this can mean, this range here can be the last lower low for many other coins. Can be, or can be a double bottom. We don't know, we are not sure, but it's going to be a strong blow against other currencies. And this, friends, is going to be the last chance to buy. Okay, so again, we are speculating here about possible scenarios. Like I said, they are not clear, and I don't believe Bitcoin is out of the bush yet, but this guy right here, we're still trading in there is a big rejection here, but the bears are not interested in selling at this level, and they are very likely waiting now at 9,800. Yes, 10,000 and 10,004. Okay, if again, folks, remember, if we end up with a higher high, be sure the bears will be waiting. Be sure, because these people, they didn't bought Bitcoin, especially the exchange. Okay, we know how it works. The people who are taking profits around these levels here, They didn't bought Bitcoin here. They are buying Bitcoin all the way up, and they are releasing their profits. Okay, for example, if you have $1 million and you are going to open like 100 positions all the way up, imagine you can buy every single small bad move, every single one. Doesn't matter. You have a lot of money in order to do it. That's what these people are doing. Okay, folks, so this is a wild scenario. Uh, these people, they are not playing around. They they are not burning their money. Okay, and this is a wild environment. Okay, so stay safe. Watch out for every key level. Watch out for the key levels. Okay, and stay safe. I hope this analysis helped you, and maybe in the way you read the charts or you trade. Okay, and thanks for your time, thanks for your patience, thanks for your support, and don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. I will see you guys soon. Thank you.